and welcome to my Tarot Corner. So this is a very unique tarot deck. I cannot pronounce the name of it. This is a Polish tarot deck, but because it is a very, it is a Rider-Waite clone. It is actually, it goes by the Rider-Waite tarot one by one, but the illustrations are really very beautiful. It's very easy to follow. So I cannot pronounce the name. It's Robert LICHODZIEJEWSKI, something like that. I was looking for it for quite a while. I found it on eBay, but it was very expensive. And then I found someone who was selling it on Amazon, and in a very reasonable price. And I was hurried to get it. So it's a beautiful deck, and I decided to use it today. And well, there aren't many new things to read about, because if you're looking at what are the things that are new, not a lot. There is the question of whether or not the Sussexes will come to the coronation. There is this the lawsuit between Samantha Markle and Meghan Markle, but the most important thing, in my opinion, is the way that William feels right now in regard to his brother. Now, King Charles wants Harry to come to the coronation, and I believe that Harry and Meghan will receive an invitation to the coronation. I've seen that in past readings, and I do believe that both of them will receive an invitation. There was this suggestion that Harry will arrive by himself and only for 48 hours, and they called this plan Harry in a Hurry, and I thought it was really ludicrous. But it could be that they will decide that this is the best way to tackle this, instead of having both of them. And today I even saw another article that said that Harry and Meghan are too quiet lately, so maybe they are preparing for a coup during the coronation. I don't know what kind of coup that could be, so that could also be something that could happen. I actually sent a question to Lady C about it, asking her what she thought it could be. So, but what I can say, what all the articles say for sure, is that Prince William doesn't want Harry to arrive to the coronation. Prince William doesn't want Harry in the coronation, but he does understand that his father wants Harry there. He does understand that. So if Harry decides to come, I don't think that William will come out and say, I object. But I think prayers that Harry decides not to. So I've decided to look into that relationship, and to look into the past of that relationship, the present of that relationship, the future of that relationship, and look a little bit deeper. So there are several options to do that. And actually, I thought about using a gypsy reading, but I'm not very much, I'm not trained enough in gypsy readings. I have to practice more. So I've decided to use the Kachina knife, which is, I think, the best way to look into a relationship. And then the advice is going to be for Prince William. So first, before I start, please take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such, may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourself. Okay, so let me just end this and clear the deck. Okay, so Prince William's relationship with Prince Harry. What can we see in regard to the past relationship, the present, and the future of their relationship? Prince William's relationship with his brother, Prince Harry, the past, the present, and the future of that relationship. Prince William's relationship with his brother, Prince Harry, past, present, and future. Okay, so let's cut the deck. I really have to start practicing the gypsy reading because it can give us so much information. Okay, so the first card is a card for Prince William, and what I'm getting here is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, that's the card of vacation. So it looks like Prince William would like a vacation from all of this. He wants some peace of mind. It doesn't mean that he wants to go away. He wants peace of mind. It doesn't have to be a physical vacation. It's a mental vacation. And and the swords are air energy, and air energy, it's about thoughts, it's about mental energy. So he needs some vacation from this Harry debacle, from all of those talks about Harry. He really needs some vacation from that. This is what he wants. And he really doesn't want Harry to come back. So that's why we see that if William is in this side and Harry is in that side, he doesn't want Harry to come back. Okay, so that's one. Harry's card is the Ten of Pentacles. So first of all, you can see that Harry is with his back to William, and Harry right now thinks about the money. Right now, he is just thinking about the money, and he's thinking about his own family. This is not a card of someone who is thinking about his extended family right now. But despite the fact that this is a family card, but he wants justice. And why do I say that he wants justice? Because you see the scale here. This is something that is usually we don't see it in the Ten of Pentacles. There are two symbols here that are unique to this card. It's the scale and the anke. And this is a card that shows that Harry is out there and he demands justice. He wants justice. So it's not only about money, it's also about justice. Now, something that usually people don't talk about in the Ten of Pentacles, that the Pentacles in the Ten of Pentacles have a unique way that they are organized. They are organized according to the Tree of Life. And the Tree of Life has a very huge significance because it's really complicated to go over all of the tree of life. If you learn the Thoth tarot, it goes over the tree of life very profoundly. But the tree of life is something that connects to heritage, to truth, to a lot of things. So Harry is with his back to his brother, that doesn't want him to come back. So you can see that William, from William's point of view, just go away and don't come back. And Harry just turning his back to him, and he demands justice from his point of view. He doesn't look at the family that is out there. He's sitting there alone and with his pets. Very, as you can see, this man here is not happy, despite the fact that he has these richness and a happy family, and he's supposed to be a very happy person. And right away we see a very happy old man that is surrounded by his family and everything. That here it's not like that. So this is a very let's say isolated person that is sitting there and wants justice. So this is the feeling that I'm getting from this card, and this is how I'm feeling that the dynamics are between Harry and William as it is right now. So what can we see for their relationship in the past? And we get the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, that is the person that is very pedantic, someone who is very much worried about work, someone who is thinking about work, someone who is, well, a little bit cowardly, someone who is taking care of keeping fit. I don't know if Harry was like that, but William was. But this is someone who goes with the flow, someone who is orderly, someone who is stubborn sometimes, someone who is reluctant to change. So this shows that their relationship in the past was a relationship that was dictated by the way that they were raised. They were raised as the heir and the spare. This was something that was unchangeable. So that was something that wasn't open to discussion. They were raised to know that they need to work hard, that they need to be very orderly, that they need to be very pedantic, that they are looked at by the people, that they are open to scrutiny by the media, but by everyone. So they need to be very, very studious, that they need to be very careful not to make mistakes. So this is something that they knew from the beginning, something that they were raised to know, and this is something that controlled their relationship in the past. So what can we see about their relationship right now? And what I'm getting here is the Queen of Wands. So the person who is right now controlling their relationship is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is, Meghan. She is the Leo. She is the egotistical queen, the queen who really thinks especially about herself or her very close family, someone who is looked at as a leader, but also likes to perform in front of an audience, someone who is someone who is very extravagant, immature, jealous, can betray others very easily. Okay, so as you can see, she is with her back to William and with looking at Harry. You can see the dynamics here very well. So she's between them. She is right now the main thing that is separating Harry and William, and she is, and you can see her facial expression in this card. She is very smug. She is there sitting, looking at. Well, you know, she looks very smug in my opinion, but also she's looking at the person here, and her back is turned to the William card. So this is how she's controlling. This is a controller card. She's controlling the Harry card. So this is the person that controls their relationship as it is right now. What can we see for the future? And for the future, we see the Lover's card. Okay, so this is quite an ominous Lover's card. You can see here the angel above doesn't look like a very forgiving angel. And the Lover's card is about being total. It's about being very, it's about looking at your life's pathway and cutting out everything that is not helping you going forward. So this is not a great card when we're looking at their relationship going forward, because as we understand with William is not willing to forgive Harry. William is going to look at his life's pathway and realize that Harry is unnecessary. Harry is a nuisance. Harry is something that he needs to cut out of his life. And this is what he will do. This is what he will have to do. And Harry, on the other hand, will also look at his life's pathway and realize that his relationship with his family, with his brother, is not something that he can sustain with the life that he's having right now, and he will have to cut them out as well. So unless he's willing to come back, he will have to cut them out. He won't be able to juggle both the relationship with his family. So right now, this is about cutting out. This is about being total. This is about no compromises. This is really being total, cutting out the relationship between Harry and William. This is what the future shows, and this is a spiritual card. So because it's a spiritual card, it could stay in the spiritual realm. So let's see what the advice cards are saying. So one advice card is the Four of Swords. So one advice card is telling Prince William not to decide so fast, to wait, because sometimes if you decide too fast, you're making mistakes. So this card is telling him, wait, because maybe you're not ready to make a decision. Maybe you still don't know all of the details. This is about not being sure that you have all the information. and maybe you need to wait before you make a decision. Maybe the whole process is not clear, and you need to think about things. You need to wait before you decide. And this card shows that the whole relationship makes Prince William feel sick. He feels sick to his stomach. But this card also is telling him not to run forward so quickly in cutting out his brother from his life. Now, just to be more clear, when you get a major arcana, it stays in the spiritual realm. It's not going down to the surface. So it's not a card that is tangible as the minors. And the minors are more tangible, are more operable. So the Four of Swords is a more operable card, and it's telling Prince William to wait before he's cutting his brother out of his life, to wait, and this is a Swords card. So it's also telling him, wait, there is a sword here, wait before you use it. Wait because you need to learn some more about the situation. You still don't know everything. There are things that you still don't know. So this is the first advice card. Second advice card is the King of Pentacles. So first of all, the King of Pentacles is a father card. And the King of Pentacles is a person that controls the material world. This is the general managers. This is like the Emperor card, but it is more operable than the Emperor because it's less spiritual, which is good because this is a better card for a father than if we had the Emperor. So this card is telling him, first of all, you need to understand your father. Your father is there, he has his feelings, he has the things that, his considerations, and these might be part of the things that you don't know. So you need to understand your father, you need to consult with your father. This is also about being independent. This is about money, and this is about the money that Harry wants. As you can see here, Harry wants justice, and part of the justice that he wants is regarding money. So it's also about Harry's Harry's claim that he was cut out, that he did not get the money that he deserved, that he needed to be financially independent, that he was never taught to be financially independent. So this card is coming here to tell, first of all, William that he needs to come out and debunk those claims because they were taught how to be financially independent. He himself was a very good example for that when he was a pilot for the rescue, save and rescue. So he was financially independent then. So as he was then, and he became a working royal because his family asked him to, not because he wanted to. So this shows that, and for example, Beatrice and Eugenie, they also are financially independent, and they were financially independent before they got married. So this is not true, what Harry said, and this is one of the claims that William needs to take very good care of debunking, because Harry is trying to convince the world that he deserves more money because he was never taught to be independent. But mainly this is about the father, mainly about King Charles's feelings and what King Charles knows and Prince William still doesn't know. Now I'm going to take two more cards. One card is going to be about whether or not Harry, the plan of Harry in a hurry will be the one that will be utilized, or will Harry come as in for a short visit for the coronation alone? So I'm just clearing the deck. So will Harry decide to come alone to the coronation for a short visit as Harry in a hurry, like was suggested? Will Harry decide to come alone to the coronation? Is suggested in the plan Harry in a hurry. So I'm just going to cut once and take a card. And we get the Ten of Wands, so that's a no. The Ten of Wands is an overload. It's way too much to carry. It's a no. It's way too much for him. He won't be able to withstand that. And the monarchy won't be able to withstand that, so that's a no. And the second question is going to be well, I understand that King Charles doesn't mean to do any kind of peace talks with Harry and Meghan. So does King Charles, well, let's say it that way, is King Charles ready to let go of the idea of Harry coming to the coronation? So he's going to invite them, but is he ready to let go of the idea of Harry coming to the coronation, despite the fact that he wants his son there? But is he ready to? Because the people don't want that. William doesn't want that. So is King Charles ready to give up the idea of Harry coming to the coronation? So let's clear the deck. Is King Charles ready to give up Harry's coming to the coronation? Is King Charles ready to give up on the idea of Harry coming to the coronation? Okay, so the answer is yes. Eight of Pentacles, that's a yes card. Now, the meaning of the Eight of Pentacles is being an apprentice, working hard, although you're not getting very much in return. Now, this is not exactly about the meaning. This is a yes or no answer, a question, and the answer is yes. So King Charles is getting used to the idea that Prince William probably will not attend the coronation. It doesn't mean that he doesn't want Harry to attend, but he's getting used to the idea that Harry will probably not attend. So he's ready to give this up. He will still extend Harry and Meghan the invitation, but he's getting ready to give up the idea. Okay, so this is the tarot. And let me just leave these cards here and take an energy card for William and maybe one for King Charles. So just one shuffle. And clearing the deck. Okay, so advice for William on his relationship with Harry. Advice for William on his relationship with Harry. Anxiety. Oh, God. Okay, so this card indicates that William is going through a time of increased stress, perhaps even a situation that he finds himself brooding about much of the time. But the storm behind him behind this woman in the window is distant and perhaps even moving away. So whatever is going on, this card is telling him that he can release the worry and let himself relax, because brooding and fretting will never solve things. So trust in himself and his process. When he lives with a relaxed heart and mind, he can far more likely to receive the solutions that he seeks. I don't know why don't I use this deck more? It's such a great deck. Okay, so one card for King Charles. Okay, so let's clear the deck. Advice for King Charles on Harry's attendance in the coronation. Advice for King Charles on Harry's attendance in the coronation. Okay, this card jumped, so let's see. It's the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Well, it's interesting because the 5th chakra is the throat chakra, and Archangel Gabriel is holding a trumpet. So it is talking about communication, and it is about sending powerful energy to King Charles's throat and acknowledging his power to communicate and his readiness to do so. So this angel opens up the King Charles's truthful expression, both to himself and to others. So even if he had trouble in the past with expressing emotions and ideas, right now he is ready to take that leap. But he needs to be very true. Okay. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. Well, that seems like a perfect card for a king ready to be coronated. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.